Okay, here is the problem I have. The SRS light is stay on. Okay, so when I record this video to show you how I get the code 61, that part of the video didn't show too good. Okay, so I'm just gonna edit my video and add this section in to show you how I got it. I'm gonna walk you right through it. It's really easy. Okay, all you have to do is identify your OBD2 connector, which is, if you look where your steering wheel is at, it's right between the stereo and the steering wheel. Okay, you see this curve right here where your gas pedal is if you put your hand, it's right there. Okay, next one is really important, and for most of us, we are very nervous about it because we don't know what pin go which, or if you do something wrong, it might screw up your computer. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did it on this vehicle. So the OBD2 connector, it have 8 pin, 8 on the bottom and A on top. I'm sorry, 16 pin, A on the bottom, A on top. So you see this bottom side here, you see how this angle and this angle, the way it's shaped, is a little bit longer than the other side. The other side, you know, is up here and here, it's shorter. So I'm going to call the 8 pin down here the long side, okay, or the bottom side, and then on top is the short side. Okay, so when you look at your OBD2, make sure it's arranged this way, okay, not flipping around where the short side is on the bottom. Okay, so make sure the short side on top. Okay, just like that. Okay, so for the 8 pin, all you need is a paper clip. What I use, I bend it out. Okay, so you want to put your paper clip on pin number 4, and then the other one is pin number 9. Okay, so how to identify number 4? You go on the bottom, which is the long side, right? You count, there's a pin right here. Each one of these lines represent a pin. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then like so. Okay. Okay, so the next pin is number 9, which is, so it start out with 1 and it go to 8 on the bottom, and then the top right is number 9. Okay, so number 9 is really easy to identify because it's the top right. Okay, so you put the pin on the hole, okay, on the bottom, and then the one on top, so the paper clip fit perfectly. That's pin 4, so you count the line 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's where my pin is, and then number 9 is on top, like that. Okay. Okay, so after you have your pin 4 and 9 connected to your OBD2, okay, you will go on top here, and I'm going to show you how I got the count. Okay, keep in mind that I already cleared the code, so it's not going to display 61, but I'm going to show you when to count. Okay, so I'm going to turn the key on. Now, this occurs after you plug in that 2 pin on the OBD2, okay? You go into your car and you turn the key on like this, okay? You turn on the second click, that SOS light stay on. It's going to turn itself off. Now you get ready to count. The next time it turn on, you count 1, okay? And then it's going to turn off, and then it's going to count 2. Off, you count 3. You know, every time it turn on, you count. It go all the way to 6. In my case, go all the way to 6. And then on number 7, it turn on and then it turn off really quick. Okay? And then it's repeat. 1, turn on, you know, 2, it turn off and then it turn back on. You count 3, you know, all the way to 6. And then it give me 1 short flash. Okay? That's how I determine it's a 6-1. Okay? Now let's say if I have a 2 code, which is 6-1 and 6-2, it's going to go to 6-1, it's 6, and then number 7, it give me a short flash, okay? And then it's going to start out going 6 straight flash, and then it give you 2 short flash, okay? So when it give you the short flash, that's when you pay attention to, and you jot down a code. I go to Google, I search it up, and I find out that is the driver seatbelt buckle, okay? So that's how I get to work on the driver side instead of the passenger side, okay? Okay, so see the belt buckle? You look closely on the bottom here. There's 2 holes for the screw, and I'm using a T10 security bit, okay? T10 security bit, the one with the hollow point there. Okay, so I'm gonna hook on the drill. I'm gonna take it out. Okay, so I'm taking the 2 screw out. Okay, right there. Now I'm gonna remove this part right here. Let's come off, and see, there is the switch. So what I'll be doing is I'm gonna clean this switch right here, okay? And when you push the belt, you put a belt buckle on, this tab supposed to push down on the switch. All right, so this tab's supposed to push down on the switch like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm trying to clean the switch up. All right, this is what's going on. I take a scribe, okay, and I try to open up this hole on the switch here so I can spray some contact cleaner in it. Okay, so the one I'm using is this one right here. Got it from Autozone there. Okay, so I try to open it up, but doing so, what happened is I end up destroy that red seal there. Okay, I tried to open up so I can spray, but open up that seal is cracked. So, but that's okay because right now at this point, this switch is no good anyway. So I tried to see if I can fix it rather than replacing it, right? So this seal is it all tear apart. Okay, so what I try to do, I try to clean the rest of the thing out, and I continue spray it out and push the button like this while I spray. So hopefully the cleaner will go inside and clean the contact point for me. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a while, let it dry out. So what I'm gonna do next, to locate the connector that allow you to reset the SOS light, okay? You look at on the driver's side, okay, you see the trunk opener, the emergency brake, okay? I engage the emergency brake so it's out of the way so you can easily locate it and get it out, okay? That connector right there. Locate right next to the fuse, okay? That yellow connector right there, okay? What you want to do is you're gonna need 2 hands, okay? One to spread out these 2 wire bundle, and then the other one you put your finger in there, and there's a button that you push and you just pull them out like that, okay? I was able to do it one hand there, but that because I've been spraying this out. But that's what you have to do, okay? You take this out like so. Is a 2-pin connector, and using the same paper clip that I use on the OBD2, I'm gonna put the paper clip into these 2 pin. So it look like that, okay? So now you go to the top side and finish up the rest of the procedure. Okay, before you go turn the key on to erase the code. When you hear me mention disconnect, what you want to do, you take the paper clip out, okay? And when I say reconnect, you put the paper clip back in, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the key in and turn on the ignition, okay? Don't start the engine, just turn it on. And you see that SOS brake right there? When it go off, I'm going to disconnect the 2 terminal. I disconnect it, and the lights stay on. I reconnect it, the light go off, disconnect it again, the light gonna turn back on. Okay, so as soon as that SOS light flashing twice, you're done, okay? That's it, the code been erased. Try start the engine, see what happens. Yeah, so there you go. Look like I just fixed it. Okay, let's try it again. Turn the key off. Turn it back on. See if that light still going on. There it is. Okay, the light is off now. So look like the problem fixed because of that dirty switch there. Okay, since this thing worked, I'm gonna put everything back. Okay, so after you're done, there's a location of it. Okay, just align it up and push them back in until it snap like that. Okay, and you're done. Just take a cover and slide the top of these knots in first, in place, and it should snap in. Okay, slide it in place, it should snap in like that. Okay, now what you do now is you take that screw and you put it on. You know, just finger tight it in, and then take the next screw. Okay, trust me, it's easy to be easy with two hands, so it's more difficult for me to show it on the video. But anyway, what you want to do is hand tight it in. What I do is I use the tip of the screw here, okay, and I just pretty much like finger tight it in. Tight it in. There you go. Okay, there it is. So the only casualty is that rubber boots. Okay. Okay, so that's it's been a successful repair. And before I close out, I just want to bring something up that I forgot to that I left out on the video. Is if you watch my video replacing the D light, you know, you notice when I open the door, you know, the seatbelt light working, okay? But this is like 3 weeks after replacing that. This light is on intermittently, the SRS light intermittently, but now it stay on all the time. And I noticed the seatbelt is no longer displayed. So the seatbelt is off, that light stay on, okay? That's something that I forgot to, that I left out on the video. And so another one too is I watched a few videos, and I noticed that you remember the rubber boot that I was teared up when I tried to open up with the scribe. You know, maybe that boot meant to come out like that. So so you know, the contact cleaner able to get in and clean the contact. Okay. I would not use WD-40 on it because WD-40 is kind of like leave a little grease. And so if that were the case, you know, it's my cause the circuit to close all the time, and this problem might not be work. Okay, so use contact cleaner like the way I did. Okay, so anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.